Hi, this is EEB Tarot, 2 E's and a B Tarot. I'll be reading for the sign of Cancer. It's whatever is going on with you reading, and it's timeless. I've already pre-shuffled the deck. Yeah, I think that's it. What's going on with Cancer? What's going on with Cancer? I thought just one card dropped, but it looks like it's multiple. So I'm not exactly sure how they fail, because I think they were face down. My memory's slowly escaping. But I picked, when I flipped them to look at them, they were in reverse. So that's how we're going to take them. King of Wands in reverse. Knight of Swords in reverse. The Wands is fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and the swords are air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And the Hanged Man, which was also in reverse, is major for Pisces. So Cancer. It looks like you are in a space where you don't need clarity on shit. You don't need closure, clarity, understanding. Hangman in reverse is what I know is enough. Like what I know about the situation is all I need to know. And I'm cool on additional whatever, you know. The Knight of Swords. This for me, Knight of Swords to me is a little crazy, erratic, but maybe in a control, or it's not unhinged, but it's not all the way together stable, right? Mentally, right? Or maybe the communication's a little wonky. But the Knight of Swords in reverse, Cancer, is you like collected, cool, like on an even keel. So not only are you good on closure from whoever the past person or people are, or closure, not only do you not need closure on all, you know, the job that's not working out, or the family dynamic that is just burdensome, or the your bills, you know what I mean, whatever, you are like at peace with it, right? King of Wands is somebody who's action oriented and moves with, again, that cool sense of confidence and ease. But King of Wands was in reverse. For this though, I'm getting like, in a romantic sense, celibacy. King of Wands, it feels like you are falling back from intimate connections. And if it's not romantic, then Cancer, you are, because you are in this, you don't need any more information, because you are in this, I am level-headed about how I'm observing and processing this. King of Wands in reverse is, I don't need to do anything with it. Like, I don't need to be proactive in this. I just need to to just exist in the energetic space I'm in and allow things to flow around me, so to speak. You know what I mean? I feel like you're in like a receiving energy. Like you're not, Cancer, you're letting things just come to you, but you're not accepting of anything. You're just letting the things that are aligned with you come to you. It's like you're not in a chase kind of space. It could be because of, at the time that I'm doing this video, we're in Cancer birthday season. So, you know, you're in a receiving space where it's just about you feeling good about you, or the decisions you make, or the interactions you have, right? What else for Cancer? What else for Cancer? Two of Wands, more fire energy, and the Nine of Cups. Yep. That whole celibacy thing, or just putting a pin in being proactively diligent, right? Reflects the Two of Wands and the Nine of Cups. You're in a waiting space right now. Some of you, there's a very specific thing you're waiting on. Others, it's not any one thing in particular, because there are a multitude of things. But either way, whatever way they fall or form, you're in a space of pause. But it seems like, Cancer, you've gotten to the point where you are seasoned in the pauses, so they don't feel like pauses. It's like vacations, or some of you are actually preparing for vacations, again, because it's your birthday season, but it's also the time of year for it. You're very comfortable. Some of you could be like considering upping your plant game, or maybe creating a space to introduce plants into the environment, or gardening is on your mind, or has been. You're working it in some kind of way. If not, you've been out in nature more frequently. Again, could be just the season. What else for Cancer? People, like you being in this space is an agitation to people. Some things I think you're aware of, but I don't think you're aware of just how Nine of Cups is water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. That's you, Cancer. Wands is again fire energy. I don't know if I said that. I might have. But let's see. Three of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. Yeah. Didn't I just say that it's people like, okay, so let me, and I saw it this way before it even felt this way, right? So the way I have the cards, Nine of Cups, right? You see how she's like kind of, it's a relaxed here, right? Just I'm chilling. But it also gives like a, what they say, right? So the Three of Pentacles is here, right? That's that whole, like, it's conversations being had that aren't necessarily in the same room as you, but like by divine order, you're still like picking up on the messages of things, right? And then this felt like this, right? The Two of Pentacles. So there's people that with the Two of Pentacles that may have been a part of the Three of Pentacles grouping of people, but now that, like, now I think there's maybe individuals or a individual who's kind of second guessing their decision to team up with the Three of Pentacles, right? Because the Three and the Two of Pentacles is the Five of Pentacles. That's lack. Those are people who lack a lot of things. They lack Nine of Cups. You know what I'm saying? The independence, the fulfillment, the purpose, the peace. People in Five of Pentacles are anxious and fearful and negative and pessimistic and just in love with the struggle or stuck in a cycle of struggle. 11:44 on the timer. What else? Chariot. That's you, Cancer. You guys are definitely planning a trip. Some of you are planning a major move. Like you're relocating. But it mostly feels like just a lot of travel. You could have multiple plans or multiple trips set up right now that you're intending on going on throughout the year. Again, since you have this, and they're going to hear about it. Whatever these, I don't think that you are someone who is Cancer, who's boastful or braggy, but the way that this, let me show you, the way that this arrow is pointing to you, I feel like the energy, and remember, the cards are sitting like this, so I feel like the energy is flowing from your card, the Chariot, through, again, you, and to, like, the energy is still flowing that way, right? So you definitely, like, the things that you do that are just what you're gonna do anyway, what you were gonna do anyway, that are part of you living your life, that energy is going to end up being omitted out into the ether and known by others. You could also have some activities planned for your kids, if for those of you who have children. The reason I say that is because in the Chariot, just the little scooter caught my attention, you know. I mean, adults ride scooters too, but I'm saying in terms of how it intuitively connected with me when I saw it. Some of you also have an eye exam coming up. And what else am I getting? I was going to say something now, I can't remember. Okay. What can, you know what? What else? What else? What can Cancer expect within the next 30 days? What additional things can Cancer expect within the next 30 days? So, the two cards that came out, Cancer, is well, the one I saw first was the Tower, which is Scorpio and Aries energy, fire and water, and then Judgment. Some of you could have children who are both fire and water signs. You could have fire and water similar in your chart, like you have a water sun and a moon, a fire moon, or whatever, you know. Judgment is that Libra? I think Judgment is Libra. Yeah. What? No, Libra's Justice. Who's Judgment? I don't know. Is that... That's water. The Tower is Aries and Scorpio, right? Judgment is also Scorpio, water energy. Some of you could have Scorpio somewhere else in your chart, or Scorpio is really like, there's a Scorpio with your energy heavy on their mind, right? But something in the next 30 days is very significant is going to happen. And it's connected to something karmic or past, or that's already been set in motion, where maybe initially it didn't seem like there was justice, right? Speaking of justice. But I think whatever is to come for you and isn't just innately present in you, Cancer, is being brought to the forefront with Judgment and the Tower. And I think that anything with these two, anything that may have been unjust is shifting. And things will be a lot smoother once the Tower fully collapses. You know what I mean? I think, Cancer, you guys can feel it though, kind of building. Last card, advice. Advice for Cancer. Something's coming on the next 30 days. Like I said, some of you know already, like this is what you're on pause for, just kind of letting that get itself together. Or you don't know, but because it's a multitude of things, you are just appreciating and respecting the pause in and of itself, regardless of whatever does shift, right? Advice. Advice for Cancer. Yeah, I'm also seeing that because the Judgment, the Judgment is sitting on the Hanged One, the Hangman. But just for the sake of my brain not being flipped around, I have it right side up, and Judgment is touching the Hanged One right side up. I feel like that's connected to people getting a better perspective of you, or a situation, circumstance surrounding something connected to you. Like, people are seeing things in a more like logic. I don't know what the word I'm trying to get. The Hanged One is also connected to the number 4. So again, that's that justice again, that karmic balance. Advice. Yep. Empress. You could be, what? Maybe some of you are getting pregnancy news. Maybe some of you, Empress is major for Taurus. Some of y'all are getting pregnancy news. And this is going to hit hard for somebody. Maybe that's the karmic justice. Yeah. New birth on the way. If this is not a physical baby, that's going to be the shocker in the next 30 days, depending on when you see this reading, then again, that new thing that you were pausing for is birthed, you know. But you are in your power because Earth, the Empress is Earth energy, Taurus card, and you are water Cancer. And anytime water and earth get together, there is growth. So you're definitely not. You are, let me not speak in the negative. It doesn't matter what you're not. You are owning whatever the change is and seeing the necessary clarity in it and thriving from it. Yep. That's your reading, Cancer. If it resonates, like, share, subscribe. Let me know how it connects with you. Until next reading, thank you so much. Be well, be blessed.